This video is the report of Hillsong Church UK's Refugee Integration Project, which is supported by the Religions for Peace UK Interfaith Youth Network and financed by the Multi-religious Humanitarian Fund. The project idea of reacting to the refugee integration issue which the UK faces was initiated by youth members of the network who saw escalating crises one after the other hitting the world we live in and displaced populations finding ways to flee war zones, often under dire conditions and extreme peril, to seek a life where they can find hope and safety. They applied to the Religions for Peace Multi-religious Humanitarian Fund, which was set up with the aims to respond to humanitarian crisis. They partnered in 2022 with Hillsong Church UK and HTB Church, who already set up a community cafe for refugees and asylum seekers in response to the growing population in home office accommodation in West London. Many of the beneficiaries who attended the community cafe suffer from isolation and mental health issues due to the protracted situation they find themselves in. To respond to the pressing needs of refugees and asylum seekers, HTB and Hillsong's weekly community cafe at St. Luke's Church was set up in October 2021 in Earl's Court in London. This provides a safe place where refugees and asylum seekers living in temporary facilities in the area can access English conversation classes, practical support, and ethnic food. The Community Café welcomes a range of nationalities, ages, and religions, and all come together in one place and mix with each other. The refugee and asylum seeker population is diverse and reflects the trends of displacement across the globe. By approximation, some of the main countries the guests come from are Sudan, Iran, Eritrea, Syria, Yemen, Iraq, Kuwait, Afghanistan, Central America like El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, or West Africa like the Gambia, Senegal, and Guinea. Whilst at the start of our project, the majority of beneficiaries were male, a reflection of the asylum seeker population in the UK, over the last year we have seen a steep increase of women and families joining us. On a typical night, around 30 to 40% are female. Different age groups are represented, whilst most of the beneficiaries would be in the 18 to 35 age group. We have a handful of people over 50 years of age, and occasionally a number of children and infants attend. Together with the Religions for Peace UK Interfaith Youth Network and their humanitarian fund, we set out to supplement the existing community cafe with a series of social events that would provide psychosocial support, build belonging to local areas, signpost to services, and improve well-being amongst our guests. From July 2022 to February 2023, we organized 5 events which included a summer celebration, beach day out, interfaith fun run, end of year celebration, and a museum trip. The Religions for Peace Multi-religious Humanitarian Fund integration project started off with a summer celebration which took place on 11th July. We used the big church space, making it feel like a special event and giving more space for food and dance. On the night, we discussed what cultural celebrations and customs look like, and with many nationalities and backgrounds represented, a rich exchange of traditions happened. The event coincided with Eid al-Fitr around the same time and inspired the food such as lamb dishes on the night, and was a great opportunity for our guests and volunteers to learn more about the Muslim faith whilst discussing various other religious traditions. The night was accompanied with a delicious meal, Sudanese music, and salsa dancing from our Latin American guests. It was a great celebration, giving some relief to those who have fled their countries, and was a moment of connection between a wide range of people with different ethnic and religious backgrounds. Our second event was an all-day trip out to Bournemouth Beach on 6th of August. Many of our guests had expressed a desire to see more outside of London and see the beach side of the UK. Our guests are not in a financial position to do any day trips, so this was a special day for them. We organized a coach to take us from London to Bournemouth, where we spent the day on the beach playing games such as volleyball, football, beach tennis, go for a swim, or just hang out and relax. We provided a sandwich lunch and typical fish and chips at the end of the day. It was great to see all our guests interact with each other despite background, ethnicity, or age. The guests really enjoyed being able to get outside of London, visit the beautiful beach, play games and swim in the sea. On 29th of August 2022, we attended the London Interfaith Fun Run. Our friends from the Faith and Belief Forum and the Maccabees Great Britain were there to cheer us on. The Fun Run was launched in 2020 to bring together individuals, communities and charitable organizations for a day of family fun, unity and raising money for good causes. We organized a coach from St. Luke's Church that took our guests and volunteers to the event. During the event, we enjoyed the charity fair, playing games and connecting with the many organizations present. Our guests took part in the different runs organized like 1 kilometer, 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer runs. We provided a meal for our group with cooperation of the food trucks at the event. It was a great day out for our guests and a great opportunity to get our guests back into exercise, which will help with physical and mental health. Working together with the Interfaith Fun Run and connecting with the different other religious organizations was also a highlight. We organized the end of year celebration, which was a great way to celebrate the year, all what we have achieved, and the resilience of our guests. It was a great night with many people in attendance. The night took place in the upstairs church hall, which was beautifully decorated for the occasion. During the night, we played games including bingo with all the guests, had a performance from a local artist, and had a typical British Christmas roast with a twist, kindly provided by Refugee Felix at St. Cuthbert's Centre. We also had a wish tree where people could write down their wishes for the new year and hung them in the Christmas tree. The evening was topped up with a dance party with music from all corners of the world, representing many of the nationalities present at the event. At the end of the evening, we had gift bags for all guests provided by the Love Your Neighbour initiative of Holy Trinity Britain Church. We also had a group of recently resettled Hong Kongers help volunteer during the evening and giving out presents to everyone. We even had Santa from Hong Kong visit the evening. Our final event took place on 24th of February. We took a group of our guests to the Science Museum in London. It was a great way to help connect our guests who live local to many great museums and show them that they can visit these for free whenever they want. It also helps them with their language skills and understanding of British culture, plus it built connections with their local area. We met the group at our welcome hub in Earl's Court, where we provided them with a halal sandwich lunch, and we made our way in small groups to the Science Museum. The smaller groups of guests went through the museum with volunteers for a few hours, learning lots of interesting things.
Hello, my name is Cindy Lee. I am the chair of Religions for Peace United Kingdom, under which our young people have formed a UK Interfaith Youth Network. Since its inception, the network shoulders an important part of our mission to make this world a better place for ourselves and our neighbours. With a grant from the Religions for Peace Multi-religious Humanitarian Fund, the HTB Hillsong Church UK Community Café was able to arrange extra activities to their refugee and asylum seeker guests between 2022 and 23. In working with this extraordinary volunteer team, RFP UK Interfaith Youth Network has been able to bring service to those in need, help lend support and compassion to people who are seeking to make a better life for themselves and their families. Humanitarian work is the backbone of the worldwide Religions for Peace movement. If we all reach out to do our part, big or small in our own way, our effort towards a world with a better future for all makes us fellow peacemakers. Get in touch with us. Join us in our work. Our goodwill and our common action across all faiths and beliefs does count. Together, we are stronger. Thank you.